born in June 5. Today, inshallah, we will make a comparison between the present simple and the present continuous tense. Of course, we have studied the two tenses before, but these questions are meant as a comparison between them. Okay? We have two questions. We are going to focus on them today. Correct the mistakes. We have a group of sentences that you are asked to correct them. And here are some questions which are right. Number one, the cat chases the mouse at the moment. Here you are asked to correct the underlined verb. Okay? Do you think this is present simple or present continuous? The first thing we do, we should search the keyword. The keyword here at the moment. Do you think this is present simple or continuous? At the moment, present continuous. So we are asked to follow the formation of the structure of the present continuous. Can you remember that formation? We studied it that it consists of am or is or are plus the gerund or the verb plus ing. Let's do it. The cat. Do you think the cat comes with is or am or are? Is? What is the form of the verb in the present continuous? Chases or chasing? Chasing the mouse at the moment. Okay, so we change it from the simple time into the continuous one, which consists of verb to be and the gerund, which means the verb plus ing. You understand me now? Number two, Mary drink tea for breakfast every day. The keyword here, every day. So this is continuous or simple. Every day we studied that it's simple. So, do you think this verb is right? No, because we said after the singular subject, we add s. So it becomes Mary drinks. Okay, so here we added s because the subject is singular with the simple present time. For breakfast every day. That's the present simple tense, which consists of the infinitive form plus s because the subject here is singular. If the subject is singular, don't forget to add s or ies or s according to the end of the verb. If the subject is I, you, they, we, or plural, just the infinitive form with no s. You understand me now? And it's the difference between the continuous one, like this, and the simple one, like this. Number three, she often get up early. Do you think this verb is right with she? Of course not, because we said we add just s because the subject is she. So it becomes she often gets up early. Okay, so we had added s here because the subject is she. Number four, Tom helped his mother now. The word now, this time expression refers to the present simple or the present continuous. Now, it refers to actions which are happening now at the time of speaking. So, this is continuous one. But do you think this structure is present continuous? Of course not. So you are asked to change from this simple one into the continuous one. So Tom takes what? Is or am or I think it is. Help becomes helping. Okay, his mother. Now, okay, so my advice to you is you should memorize, you should remember the time expressions so that you can differ between the two times. Okay, so we answer this as continuous one because it has now. Understand me now? Let's go to some questions like these. Do as shown. Each sentence of these you should do as it's shown, ask or work accordingly. Here. No, we aren't eating popcorn. No, we aren't eating popcorn. Here you are asked to make a question because I am saying ask. But in English, we have studied two kinds of questions. Number one, yes or no question, or WH question, or what's called information questions. How can you determine which one here? If the question or if the sentence starts with yes or no, this is the first type, which is yes or no question. Okay? But here, do you think which type we can use? It starts with no, so the first type, which is yes or no question. Here, how can we form the question here with the present continuous one? We have studied with the present continuous that the auxiliary verb are comes at the beginning, are, and the subject comes after it, but we can be changed into, so start with the auxiliary verb or helping verb, after that subject, and the main verb here, eaten, pop, corn. So, are you eating popcorn? No, we aren't eating. Okay? Number 2, Ali goes to the club twice a week. The underlined phrase here, the adverbial phrase here, which is underlined, you are asked to make a question about it. But twice a week. How can we ask about twice a week? We studied how to make a question or how to ask about the adverbs of frequency, like twice. Okay, these are adverbs of frequency, like twice, once, usually, sometimes. How can we ask about this? Do you think that we ask about them with how many, how much, or how often? I think we have studied how often to ask about it. So, how often comes at the beginning? How often, or how often, according to the British accent. After that, we use the auxiliary verb. The auxiliary verb in the present symbol can be or can be does, according to the subject. The subject here are singular or plural? Singular, so the auxiliary verb is does. If it's plural, use do. How often does Ali? So, question worked, helping verb, subject. It's here we should write the main verb. What is the main verb here? It's goes, okay? But do you think that we write go or goes? We have studied that it's go because after does, the infinitive form is inserted. So it becomes go. So be sure in the question use the infinitive after does and even in the negative. How often does Ali go to the club? And don't forget the question mark, okay? Don't write this because we are asking about it. Number 3, I have arranged to watch a film at the cinema after dinner. Here you are asked to use watching. You are asked to use what? Watching. Okay? Do you think watching is present simple or continuous? I think it's continuous. So how can we make the structure here? Starting with the subject, which is I. I takes what? Am. And the main verb. What is the main verb? Watching. Okay? So I am watching. Watching what? Huh? What you watch? I am watching a film at the cinema and so on up to the end of the sentence. But here we used the present continuous tense to refer to future events. Future what? Events. But the future events that we have arranged before that, and we are certain that these actions will happen in the near future. Okay? Number 4, I am working in Alex Life School. Okay, this is present continuous. Here you should use the verb work. Work is continuous or simple? It's a simple. So I work, and we cancel the continuous one. I work in Alex Life School. Okay, so this is continuous one and this is simple one. My question to you is, what is the difference between the two examples in terms of meaning, as we have studied, according to our study, to the two kinds of tenses? The answer of this question is left to you. Please differ or know the difference between them and write me the answer in WhatsApp group. Thank you.